Tell, Violet here, second generation homeschooling mom of 3. I have an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, and an infant. Today I wanted to share with you my favorite online resources. So let's get into it. So this is Tank Ela. We use this for our literature curriculum. I have a whole video about how we use it that I'll link in the description box below. But essentially, for each unit, there's books you check out from the library, or you could buy them, I guess, but we check them out from the library. And then there's discussion questions in each lesson. So your kid is reading physical books, but I, as the teacher, am using the online portion to do the discussion questions. And then there's like some writing prompts and stuff too. Our next online curriculum that we use all the time is Carnegie Hall Musical Explorers. I have a video about how we're using this year as well that I'll link below. But for each region that they have an artist who talks about that musical tradition that they're going to teach you about, and then they have 2 lessons where the artist teaches you like a song or sometimes a dance, song and a dance. And it's all video based. So my daughter really likes watching these videos. My son will watch them sometimes too. He's in preschool. He's like preschool aged. So these are really, really fun. The next online curriculum that we use all the time is Sanford Fit. We use this for health. This is geared towards the classroom, so we adapt a lot. Like a lot of the activities and stuff that they talk about are very much things for classrooms that just don't work for us. We don't have the number of kids who need to play tag or whatever. But we'll go through this PDF and talk about whatever the day's topic is, and then we'll look at the extend the lesson. And then sometimes down here, there'll be a game to play too. This extend the lesson, these things are usually the same for all 5 lessons in each unit. So we would just pick one of these things to do to kind of like spread them out throughout the unit. Each unit's 5 lessons. Another thing that my daughter really enjoys doing that's all online is Codeorg. This is block coding like Scratch, but it has lessons that teach your kid like exactly what to do, and like it gives them projects. Scratch is very open-ended, so you could check out a book from the library and like do projects that way, but this has curriculum that you can set up a teacher account and assign your kid like the kindergarten level computer courses. And this also includes some digital literacy and like computer and online safety too, which is cool. So my daughter has done the kindergarten course, the 1st grade course, 2nd grade course, and she's almost done with the 3rd grade course. So we have really enjoyed Code.org. It's all free. All of these online things that I'm going to show you today are free. So the next online thing that we use all the time is Number Blocks. This is mostly for my pre-K son. He loves this show. It's a math show, and they start out introducing the numbers, and then they go up from there. And by the time they get to level 5, they're introducing basic multiplication and multiplication and division. And then they have like square numbers. And so this is really, really cool. It's really helped him just kind of start to play with numbers. He has little math cubes that he'll act out the shows with and just kind of explore all of those math concepts. And then the same company that does Number Blocks also does Alpha Blocks, which is phonics. It's a British company, so the pronunciation for Alpha Blocks is all like the British English pronunciation, so we haven't used Alpha Blocks really at all. And then Color Blocks is essentially basic color theory for kids, so my kids really like Color Blocks as well. One of the other online things that we use a lot is PBS has a bunch of educational videos. My kids particularly like Salsa, which is an immersive Spanish TV show with puppets. And so it's designed for kids who don't speak Spanish. And so each episode, they're fairly short episodes, and they're set up like they start out retelling fairy tales and folk tales that your child should be kind of familiar with. And they use very repetitive vocabulary so that your kid can start to learn different Spanish vocabulary words. So my kids really like this. They picked up a lot of vocabulary this way. So this is Art with Mati and Dada, and this is art history for kids, essentially. So each episode focuses on an artist, and then they explore usually 1 or 2 of their famous paintings, and then they kind of practice at the end of each episode, practice painting in the style of that artist, and it's all animated. So these are very cute introduction to art history. I like starting our day out with, I'm not a morning person, so during breakfast we usually watch a short video or something educational to kind of get us all started. My daughter goes to a heritage school for Mandarin. She takes a Chinese class for kids who don't speak Mandarin at home. So during the week, I try to play her videos in Chinese that she can hear and like practice comprehension and all that good stuff. So her favorite channel is Mi Bao Star. And she does a lot of songs, but my daughter really likes her episodes where she kind of is more like Salsa. So she goes somewhere and like introduces a bunch of vocabulary. So like she'll go to a farm and talk about all the farm animals. She goes to the aquarium and tells you all about the dolphins, but it's kind of repetitive. So you can pick up the vocabulary and you can start to hear it and like distinguish individual words. And then the other channel that she really likes that's also in Mandarin is Mama Laoshi. So it's this woman and her daughter, and they do like science experiments, and they'll talk about different like fire trucks and fire safety, sharks, bugs. In the volcano one, they build a volcano and then it erupts. And so this one's fun too. These videos are a little bit longer than the Mi Bao Star ones. And then the last thing my daughter does is Duolingo for Mandarin. That's going well too. I definitely wouldn't use it as like, if you want to become fluent, it can't be the only thing you do for language learning, but it's a nice little add-in to support all the other stuff that she's doing for Mandarin. So I hope you found that helpful. I will link everything in the description box below. Thank you for watching.